Good evening, I'm Jeff Lyons. It is 9:01 here on November the 11th, Tuesday night, time for the First Alert Weather Show at 9. I'm a minute late because I was out looking at the northern lights, and I hope wherever you are, you're getting a chance to see them. I'll try to share my pictures here in just a couple seconds, but I did not have time to get them into our graphics machine here, but we might have some luck, who knows? So we'll try that in just a minute. And they are visible to the naked eye, although if you have an iPhone with night vision or an Android phone that will do time exposure, you can really get a beautiful view of those northern lights or the aurora borealis. They will come and go. You know, it's not a steady thing out there, but we are in the midst of a solar storm right now. So we will probably see them again overnight and possibly tomorrow night. And along the way, we have a big warm-up coming too. Temperatures will stay in the 60s, and then we get into the 70s over the weekend. And with that, we will hit 74 to 75 Saturday. Then we cool down with some rain moving in next week. The forecast for the aurora came out true here. We're looking at a peak going into tomorrow. So they are definitely out there and stunning if you get a chance to look at them. Again, you'd look to the northwest. Maybe you're out there looking for them now while you're watching the First Alert Weather Show, and that's great too. Let us know if you're seeing them or send pics. 44 is our temperature out there now. It is fairly pleasant considering where we were yesterday at this time with that wind chill. Lows this morning got down to 22, and we topped out just shy of 50 degrees this afternoon. So it was a pretty good one out there. Our temperature has changed by about 16 degrees to the warm side since this morning. And this morning we were actually 16 degrees below the normal low for this time of the year, and our high was still about 9 degrees cooler than the average. Just for some perspective there, we did at least get a lighter blue day in on the board here today with that 49. No additional rain or snow today. Yesterday, here on the Weather Show, I told you we had 3/100ths of an inch of rain, or liquid equivalent, and the Weather Service then amended the climate report to report 1/3 of an inch, or a 10-to-1 ratio there, 1/3 of an inch of snow, which tied the record from 1977 for this early in the year, November the 10th. For the month now, we are still pretty dry, but for the year, we are flush with rain. There are no winter alerts other than some lake effect snow up here in Oneida and Buffalo here along Lake Ontario and the lee of Lake Erie. We have a cold front sweeping through overnight, but it's not going to cool us down. Kind of a misnomer. Basically, it's going to roll through here, and it's clearing out the cloud cover, which is why it's nice and clear right now. High pressure then moves into that sweet spot for us beginning Friday. It'll be at about Atlanta, and that warm air will start streaming in behind it, and that's what will power our big warm-up then to finish out the week, kind of the grand finale. Clear skies through the day Wednesday. On Thursday, we have more clouds streaming in, and beyond that, maybe some scattered showers very early Friday morning before things start to wind down on Friday later in the morning. Not widespread rain, just some scattered sprinkles. There's the summit, 74 degrees, and then down we go on the back slope of our weather mountain here into the rain and 50s there for the first part of next week. It's interesting how this system for early next week has evolved. Yesterday, when I showed you the GFS model, we had a pretty impressive low or cyclone out here over the plains, and a big sweeping cold front, big line of showers and storms. Today it's a little more tame, at least in the model depiction, showing some rain coming in early and then settling out as a cold front with showers ahead of it. Best chances for thunder would be down around Tennessee, again based on today's data, and we're looking ahead now a week. So, you know, we will continue to monitor the situation. 36 tonight, 61 tomorrow for the high, and the 7-day forecast has highs in the 70s there for Saturday, and then peeling back a little bit. Looks like up through Thanksgiving, or that week of Thanksgiving, we will remain warmer than normal and a little bit wetter than normal too. And yes, it's going to be Tesla again, because I was running around chasing the northern lights and did not get a dog picture or cat picture in there. And I was hoping to have my northern lights pick in there. I'm going to try something here on the TV in just a second. I might be able to stream my phone into it. I don't know if I have credentials to do that here at the station. They don't. They have everything locked down pretty good. Let's see what is on your mind this evening. And let's see here. Well, hopefully we'll get it. There we are. And yeah, Jeff Miller reporting the Northern Lights. Okay, and I'm sure he can see them great out there. Trenton Finkston also sent some pics to me. Yeah, great. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are seeing it. It really is just stunning out there. Cheyenne Hammonds is on. Shelley Allman. If you'll give me, this is like, you know, watching Gramps change a light bulb, but I think if I do this right, I might be able to stream my phone into it. Let's see. Well, I'll just try it. We'll just see what happens here. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, we did the best we could, right? I don't think it's going to allow me to get in there. No, it's not. Shoot. Well, there might be one other option. Hold on. And try screen mirroring. Ah! Uh-oh. This is dangerous. Oh, I have to have a code. Well, of course, I don't have the code. I'm not trusted with this kind of thing around here. Well, rats. Let's try. No, that's it. I'm pretty sure this is the correct monitor, and I don't have credentials to get in there. Tell you what. Oh, wait a minute. Caleb's coming in. Caleb can solve the problem. You have you know Caleb Freeland. Come on in here, Caleb. Show your face. Look at these pictures. We got to show them. These were
wow.
the Northern Lights just a couple minutes ago over at Gulfmore. So do you know, Caleb knows the code because they trust him with everything. That's the weather computer, and he's going to figure it out. Screen mirroring, you think?
Oh, you're trying to get that.
Trying to get my, yeah.
Okay.
And you probably don't have is that the 65-inch crystal UHD?
Of course, there's no name on this.
Right.
That would be a good guess in my
Well, then see, I got to have an on-screen. Oh, enter the on-screen code for 65 crystal. Okay, so go to wherever don't mind us, folks. This is big business here. We might be able to do it, and then again, we might not. Yikes. Always cutting it too close. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Connection guide, maybe?
We're going to give some sort of code.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Video device. Smartphone. There we are. Okay. Screen sharing, right? So, okay. Hold on, folks. Really, I mean, this is exciting. We're going to work this out. I hope these pictures live up to the hype. Smartphone notification on the panel. Tap the edit button to find it. Okay. No, I'm not getting
another.
Okay.
Try screen sharing.
Okay, we'll try that. Yeah. Okay, and then I go to screen sharing. Cancel. So we'll go back to the picture, and I mean, this is television at its finest. AirPlay, maybe.
I don't even know what this TV would do.
Okay, let's just try that. Aha! All right. Now I have to have the code again. Shoot. Well, we're not going to get it for you, folks. Sorry. Thank you. Let's give a big round of applause here to Caleb Freeland for trying to bail me out yet again. And
we can get it on the 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
right?
they're definitely going to be on. Remember old-fashioned TV, you know, where you had to tune in? So you're going to have to tune in tonight. Sorry about that. I'm working for you here. It didn't work.
For the next 9 o'clock.
Yes, we will figure it out between now and then. We had a request, by the way, for explanation on the atmospheric river from Jeff Miller, who's out looking at the Northern Lights now. But one thing that we keep an eye on this time of the year is the inflow of moisture on the Pacific Ocean. The water vapor loop here on the satellite really shows these plumes of lots of moisture in the atmosphere. And this becomes a weather issue when you get a lot of that moisture concentrated in a small space. We call that an atmospheric river, which is kind of like the regular sort of river. It's just up in the air. And as that plume of moisture then hits the shoreline, especially along our western coast, it is forced upward by the mountains out there, by the Rockies. And so that's called orographic lifting. And when you lift moist air, it's going to condense the moisture out, and so consequently you get heavy rainfall. And as the winds continue to force it up to the higher altitudes, you could even get heavy snow. And this is what the western states rely on for their water supply, for skiing and industry and so on, having that big snowpack up there. Now, I showed you the water vapor loop a minute ago. This is actually the GFS forecast for total rainfall over the next 7 days. And we might indeed have an atmospheric river event from LA up to Sacramento based on those numbers. So something to watch. And again, that Aurora forecast appears to be validating right now. The northern lights are really tricky to see, or to forecast rather, when you're going to be able to see them, because the solar flares, solar storms and so on don't always interact with the ionosphere and the other levels of the Earth's atmosphere in a predictable way. So anyhow, I hope you get to see the northern lights. I'll have these stunning pictures that I took for you on 14 News at 10. Thanks for watching and putting up with all this. We'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock.